Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. De Jong wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Looking for a runner. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Calhanoglu. It's a searching pass. Pedro Porro is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the finish! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. And it's lofted through here. Well-timed, excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pacho, and it's Hakimi. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
He's played it back. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. DiMarco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. Bruno Fernandes. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. Carreras. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Saliba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham. And it's De Jong. This is De Jong.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Carreras proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Haaland. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a threatening ball. Bruno Guimaraes deals with that comfortably. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saliba. Di Marco. And it's Guimaraes. This is De Jong. Bruno Guimaraes. Threads one in. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There will be one.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Time.
Delivers with whip. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Vietnam can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Place.
We're on the move again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe. Great defending, strong and chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Bellingham. And it's De Jong. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Di Marco. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And he's gone back with it. Yildiz! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Kong and Hanoi restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Flings in across. And he's there to clear it.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Haaland, and he's found a way past. Chance for a shot! And he's forced to go back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Pedro Porro. Number 22, Rabiot.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Fernandez.
And here's Eze.
On the field,
Haaland.
number 10, Trippier. Number 38, Kravenberg.
Carreras.
Number 17, Eze.
And here's Eze.
Substitution in progress.
Çalhanoğlu. And that interception was... Oh, shooting chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Vietnam presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Caught offside that time. And the pass is intercepted. "75 minutes played. João Neves. Carreras getting forward. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Big chance, corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Coming on the field is number 6, Shaw.
Shot at goal! Back when it goes. And the shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Thuram. Foot in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Gravenberch.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
4 added minutes has been
Final
indicated.
seconds now. Yamal. Hakimi picks it up out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Van de Ven. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bruno Guimaraes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bellingham. And he plays one through. And here's Haaland, over to the right flank. De Jong. Now it's Haaland. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bruno Guimaraes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Impressive jump. Harmlessly behind. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Brilliantly cut out. That's a cute ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chalhanoglu, Vietnam, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. But that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a throw. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Guimaraes. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Di Marco. And he welcomes it in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls.
Shot at goal! Superb from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. That's going to go a long way. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes knocks it into space. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Saliba makes the interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kong and Hanoi have reclaimed it. DiMarco looking tidy in possession here.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Porro. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's going across goal. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Haaland. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. And that was nowhere near his best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Played towards the other side. Carreras. Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Vietnam go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. And Carreras. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. DiMarco has it out wide and oh, good effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bruno Guimaraes proves too strong. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Howson. And the counter is on.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field.
We're looking at a different game now.
17.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
João Neves. That's a super give and go. Out towards the flank. DiMarco. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Eze, Mbappe just eases him off the ball. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Rabiot. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Carreras. Has a look and plays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been slipped through. He's being urged to shoot. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He'll try from distance! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Vietnam with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Kong and Hanoi really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yamal. João Neves knocks it out wide. DiMarco, nicely shaped cross. And it's hoisted clear. Chelhanoglu, a probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is that. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Is currently being displayed on the
The
screen.
end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Oh, nice touch. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavy. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And here's DiMarco. And it's De Jong. Passing nice and neat. Lovely bit of skill. He's in a great... And the finish! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Thuram. De Jong thinks one through. That has been cut short.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gabriel. Vietnam
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Hakimi. Bellingham. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Thuram driving forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice control. Bruno Guimaraes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That's destined for the flank. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. This looks promising. Bruno Guimaraes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hakimi. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Thuram. Thuram makes a dash for it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe is onto this. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's a little off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe to Rabiot. Looking for options for movement. And it's Porro. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Bellingham. That's going wide left. Çalhanoğlu. This is a promising build-up. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Vietnam really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
DiMarco clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Rabiot. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. And it's Guimaraes. Can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And again they hit the front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's a sharp little ball here. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Bruno Guimaraes does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Mbappe.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's good play. Pedro Porro gets into a good position. He leaps for it! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Guimaraes. Mbappe to Bruno Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe. Rabiot. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, what has happened here? And it's played... Oh, good... Oh, crossbar! That's a decent clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mbappe. Gives it back. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance, surely! And that's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Kong and Hanoi now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Coming on the field,
Aims beyond the defence. Let's yield is. Tries to play it through. Ball's towering header. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
João Neves clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Just 5 minutes left.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nico Gonzalez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Mbappe. Howson does well not to be outdone there. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Shaw. Shifted upfield. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Carreras is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Haaland. Oh, this looks sharp. There it is. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he lines up. There's the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Back would it go? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In by Cancelo. Punched away. Spread to the right. Saliba makes the interception. Nice looking ball. Mbappe finding himself in space. And he's definitely onside. And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk clears it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Haaland. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
De Jong attempts a clearance. No goals as yet. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Guimaraes. Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, easy pickings there.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
That is good alertness. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Flashes it across. Just past the 40th minute mark.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Great vision. Now it's Bruno Fernandes! A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Vietnam just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, what a ball! Çalhanoğlu, dink through. Stood up well to him there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that is out of play. Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yildiz. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bellingham. No way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Yildiz. Vietnam leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Kong and Hanoi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Passes short and sharp. Rabiot.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Haaland. Yildiz. Rabiot. Belling. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Saliba. Haaland chasing after it. And it's Porro.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's on it, can he get away? Yildiz. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Çalhanoğlu getting this one clear. Looking for a runner. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes. Searching pass he's played there. João Cancelo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bout of passing here. And he shoots! Well, now it's a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's straight offside. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Kong and Hanoi really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get it through? That is good strength.
Added time.
Oh, such a clever touch. Threads one in. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Well, and with that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bruno Fernandes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and
Please
deservedly
be made aware
so.
that smoking is only permitted in
Your
designated
reflections then,
areas
Jim.
within these
Well, I'm sure
grounds.
this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were...